Okay, how I um, was able to capture. I don't even know what my settings were. Anyway, how I was able to capture. I'm no longer a paid member. I was paying, then I don't pay, then I'm paying. I get the $60 one, and then I kind of jump around a little bit. Right now, I'm out of it. Not a paid member on here right now, so I don't know if I'll come back. I mean, I barely kind of need certain paid services, kind of, but I mean, unless I really want to do like what do you call it, the replay up here, unless I really want to do that, buy it, whatever. So okay, um, so this is sitting at 640. I want to show how I was able to grab this. Right, what made me get in? Okay, I have what's called this. It's right here. Hold on. This right here is RSI, SNR, support and resistance by DGT. Okay, and those are my settings. I like change the settings all up. Okay, wait a minute, see if I can show you. These are my settings. So they're not the default settings. The style. I took some stuff off. Okay, because these will show the little arrows and everything. They'll show, and it gets confusing. I take that stuff off the by arrows, and then the arrows that I use to show myself kind of arrows that I just put up there to see if they work. Was the Neuros top and bottom, and this is the settings on the 3 RSI top bottom. Right here is what you want to look at. Okay, right there. And what it does is it will have these arrows appear in the right spot for me to, to gauge my odds of doing a winning trade. Okay. Um, and okay, here's what I look for. I like to see this block form on the 1 hour where this chops off and goes straight up to grab the price, pull it down. Okay. But before all that happened, God, man, when I'm recording. Okay. All right. So basically, I like to see this pull back a little. This one um, was kind of a false signal there, um, but came back to it. Now I see price come back to that arrow, that entry of a short. I see price come back to that and see it press in to see the first opposite arrow appear at the same time. So I like to see, really the ideal one was the one I caught. I like to see the green bar either at or above the green zone. See how this pushed, right? It kind of separate. See that gap between the green zone and this green. It's really a, what do you call those things? The little stars. It's just there's so I'm so far back. It looks like a one solid bar. It's really not. You can make it a bar if you want. You have choices. But this area, the overbought line, overbought line appears outside of this zone because usually when it appears, and so this is right on the edge. It's like one I'm trying to show. I'm just fucking flip for the. That's not. It's if it appears like inside, it's too weak. Okay, you got a price that went way up here. It's too weak. See, it couldn't pull back. It just ended up trending further. This short was too weak because that bar is not like out here. The bar is further inside. The more inside it is, the zone, the weaker that reversal is going to be. So you still got some pips off of that, right? Here, this would have been in there. If you caught it right on that one, still great. It looks 616 pips. So compared to what else it did, is like, what I mean. But that's, it did continue up. Um, this one's, but there's no, this isn't, there's no neuro signal here, so that's not a trade. Right? So I'm gonna go. It's not gonna let me go back far because I gotta buy it. It should end somewhere in here. It'll say cutoff. There's the cutoff. Um, on the buy line here, entry, pull back. This one, that green zone is supposed to chop off, and this was weak because the gray area. When they overlap, it's a flat market. See, it's gray, like it's like a gray color. I don't know what you call this color, but red and green. But it's like a pink and green. Whatever. I say gray area. This is gonna be a flat market. That's there. It just was kind of crazy. Pulled back, went up, pulled back again, went up. Eventually gave you 289. I wouldn't have seen this gray area and I would have been in the trade, but it got really taken for a ride for a while. This one, no, it's in it's inside the thing too much. That one, no, that one was a good result. This one, not a trade. Um, this one would have been SL hit my. This would have hit my SL on. Yeah, it would have just hit the SL. Gave me 100 pips if I had made it 40. Right? Nope, it would have been 30 and cut off. Hold on, wait a minute. I would have already. Oh, I would have had it at 30 pips at that point. My SL, so I would have made 30 pips on it. And this cuts off here. I mean, I'd like to get into that because I see it cut off and it does that nice section where price gets pulled to this point. Went further than that. Um, actually, I went to this line, right? It went, yeah, I went to that line. Went to the other line. Wow. Short that first one that appears in this section. You see how it does? It goes chop and then it goes into the red. Red moves up. Green goes straight out like that. And it comes a stair step down. Sweet. Entry here was kind of weak. I knew it. I would say it would be. Yeah, it would have been. Yeah, it just would have been. Some still would have, been good. Pull back on you. Yeah, pull back. So it would have shaken you out. Yeah, it would have shaken you out. But it's so weak. I would have said forget it because it's so weak. Shaking 30 pips out. Then this one did it again, but this was a little stronger because there's a gap right here. So you still would have been nice, real nice, 400 pips. I mean, for what you're losing, it's great. I mean, you stay at 30, keep it at 30, 50 lots, you're fine. Um, and this nice resistance, no support, I mean, forms all up in here, real nice. Um, then I saw this happen, and I was kind of a little late to the game. I waited for it to get under this point. Um, I ended up grabbing it. I was kind of late. Luckily, had seen it come back up, and I grabbed it. It was kind of late on this, but I grabbed it, and then it went down 811 pips, bounced up to 685 or whatever. So here, that's an entry. Let's see, no gray area. Here, went above this one. So That's probably already done because look at this right on the edge of the green. Price went above it, right? Yeah, it may already be done. And the red's grabbing it. Red grabbed it on the other side. So you may see some more. Um, I believe it's going to get this far 957 pips because it's got to go to this line, complete the trip. Yeah, it's perfect. It's like textbook right here. This whole thing is textbook move straight down to this. It's like perfect example. Perfect. Yeah. Oh, I didn't even move the stop loss. Oh. Yep. So that's one technique to catch long drops, to catch some really sweet pips. Okay. All right. That's it. Comment in the comment section if you have any questions, and see you in the next one. Peace. Make sure to like and subscribe.